Welcome back to Boss Crew, guys.
Let's go.
Woo! So it's just the two of us today. Some of our better halves are kind of partners, I should call them partners in crime. I think that's a nice little partners in crime.
That's always
Are a
good.
little busy today, a little busy today. So you're stuck with the two of us. So today we were just kind of like before we started the recording, we were kind of going back and forth on when you think about cybersecurity and you're like, okay, I'm going to go and do this, there's nowhere that says where to start. Where do you start? Um, Christian, when you thought about cybersecurity, did you know where to start?
Absolutely not. There was
Yeah.
this, um, it was the first confusing point or part of my cybersecurity journey. When I
Mm-hmm.
decided to get into cybersecurity, the best answer I got was the boot camp, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
even when I was going through the process of enrolling in the boot camp, I didn't really have enough information about what exactly to expect, what are
Mm-hmm.
the topics that we will cover, and why we'll cover them,
Mm-hmm.
why they are important. Why do I need to know this stuff? You know, it's a very confusing part of the journey.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. That's kind of where I was at too. The boot camp was the first thing that popped up, and even then it was very confusing on what do you do if you don't have a technical background? How do you even start off? Because as you I'm sure have experienced like I did, we both started this and I'm thinking to myself, I wish I knew this was part of it beforehand.
Yep.
And I think that's
Exactly.
where Try Hack Me came in a lot with
Oh,
their pre-security, cybersecurity learning path where I was like sitting there and the way that it went about teaching, it helped me understand what class was teaching me much clearer.
yeah.
So I
But it's
think I
way easier.
yeah, I told everybody, I'm like, hey, you're having a problem with that? Try Hack Me's got a thing. And I was
Mhm.
sending links like every day.
Oh yeah. Listen. Bender would be in the Discord group every week and be like, "Oh, I learned this on Try Hack Me," and be sending either links or screenshots.
Oh, that literally because it was just I think the hardest one for me, and I'm sure you can agree, was Wireshark. Our group hit so many hurdles trying to learn that. If it had not been for Try Hack Me, I wouldn't even know what it
Oh,
is.
really, really. 'Cause at this point, I don't know. There is something like there's a dark sheet that's in
Mhm.
front of you, blocking you from actually understanding the topics
Mhm.
or the subject,
Mhm.
but you can't even see what it is that's blocking you. It's like
Yeah,
I
exactly.
want to know, I want to understand, but what am
Yeah.
I not understanding? You know, this
Right.
this this
Like,
this thing, and
what is so confusing about this? It's simple, no?
yeah, the worst part of it all is when you have someone else that will like, oh, listen, guys, it's very simple.
Yeah.
No, it is not. It is not.
So simple. Explain it to me in your simple terms. Yeah.
For real.
That's exactly how that went though. It was so stressful and I still think about those days and I'm just like, how far have we come since then? Like here we are. It's been 2 months since we
Yeah.
finished the course, and everything that happened just kind of feels like a dream in a sense, but at the same time, it's like there was a roller coaster that never ended, never ended. And then even the end of that is a new beginning because it's like, how do I keep up with everything happening? How do I keep up with everything changing? How do I keep up with not losing my knowledge that I learned in
Yep.
class so that I could continuously grow my skills and then get a job?
Knowledge.
So
Yep.
it's a lot. And I did share a link with the group, and we just talked about this, Christian. It was InfoSec. They have such a nice setup to build your
Yeah.
skills. Very decent price. I feel like would have been cheaper to go through there, but
Just
you
saying.
know,
You
just
know?
we wouldn't have had this otherwise though, but it's okay. It's okay. So, if for anyone who's trying to get out there and continue their learning or start their learning, I would highly recommend it. Their paths are so clear. If you pick a role that you're trying to get into, they'll tell you exactly what you need to do and help you build up to taking that certification that you need for that role.
That
And you
role.
get a certificate for completing that course.
Yeah.
So it's best of both worlds. And I think like that's one of the exciting things that came out of the last week for me. And you said you did something too, right, Christian, to kind of figure out your next steps for your learning path, kind of a
Yes.
continuous from
So
our conversation last week.
yes, actually, there's this website called Cyber SN. So what it does, it tells you what kind of role you can find. And I mean, it's not only for cybersecurity, but I was looking for cybersecurity. So it tells you how many roles there is in cybersecurity.
Mm,
And when you click on one of the roles, it tells you um, what entry level position can lead you to that position, and
mm,
also what are the next role that you can grow into from that role.
okay.
It's very simple to um
I don't know if that's me or if that's him. This is
what gave them.
Lee. Oh, oh,
Oh, am I
are
back?
you back? There
I
you
think
are.
so.
Okay. I was like,
I think so.
is that me or him?
I think that was me. Believe that was me. Eesh. Sorry for that. Now I got to now open Wireshark and see what's going on my network. Because now I don't know if it's the internet or if it's someone playing with me.
Okay. Okay. Always be suspicious.
Yep. But as I was saying, Cyber SN tells you different roles from if you want to get into defense, education as professors, on GRC, management, and much more. Research, response. So it really gives you like the kind of roles that are there for the sectors in the field and what position can take you there. If you pick one position and it's a major role that needs years of experience and a higher education, it will tell you, okay, to get to that role, here are the roles that will lead you there. And you will find those roles in the list and you can go there to see if there's another entry level to that position until you find level one or tier one position. And then, just like what I discovered the InfoSec website tonight, let's say you take that from CyberSN and then you go on the InfoSec website and you look for that role and see what kind of guided path, training path they have for it. And you have a plan, you know?
Hmm.
And that
Yeah.
kind of resources would be something that would come that would have come handy when I was actually looking um
Hmm.
to get into cybersecurity. I'm not saying that what I got into is not good because, like we said, everything happened for a reason, and I had to meet
Hmm.
you guys. And today we have this great thing going on. You know, we can support each other, and we have this great idea of helping others too by
Yes,
helping ourselves.
exactly.
But this is something I would say. It kind of is some advanced knowledge because by looking into the roles, the different roles in cybersecurity, finding a guided learning path, it's not really taking you from a no knowledge of IT or cybersecurity at all. Maybe will
Hmm.
require you to know a couple of things, a few things, but everybody learns differently. Everyone is not from the same background. Some people have that IT knowledge, that background IT knowledge that will be a great help for them. And others
Hmm.
just with their they're so eager to learn and have the time to research to put in the work that they will learn faster than others. So it will be easier for them to use certain tools earlier and faster and better than other people. But I think those tools are great tools. And for anyone out there trying to find their ways or or already started and is at some point where they don't know where to go, those are tools that you could look up and see what they got
Hmm.
and what can help you.
Yeah, and if you guys have questions, please do comment, like, share. We're ready for it. We're hoping to get some questions from you guys, our viewers, that we can answer so that we can be more involved in this process of helping others while we help ourselves. So I think if you have anything else to say, I mean, let's speak now or forever hold your peace. No, I'm just kidding. um, but I mean, I have nothing else for tonight. I think just help you guys while we help ourselves. I think that's just the biggest thing for our podcast idea is to be innovative in this ever-changing field.
Definitely. Me neither. I don't have much. I just wanted to talk about especially those tools that we just learned about and to let you guys know there are more people that you could believe that
Mhm.
are out there at exactly the same position as you or at one step ahead of you but are willing to help you. You
Mm.
know, um, one thing is life will still be life. Doesn't matter if you're changing your career and then you're taking a big decision right now in your life and you're feeling the change, you're feeling the new air. If no no matter how important it is for you, life will still lifing. It will
Mhm.
still be life, you know?
Yep.
But
Yep.
you need to remember that. So when your downtime comes, you don't let go.
Yes. Don't give up.
Don't
Don't
give
give
up.
up. It's the hardest time too. It's the
Yeah.
hardest time. I think, and I know Ty would agree. If it wasn't for our group, I think I would
Oh
be
man.
at the biggest dead end
Yeah.
of dead ends.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah, for sure. Sure. So, but that's all for tonight, guys, unless you have something to add, Christian. And yeah,
No, well,
you good?
all set. I'm all
All
set. I'm
right.
all set. I'm all set.
Yeah.
Is all I wanted
Cool,
to say
cool.
though.
Yeah, cool, cool. Yeah, so guys, throw questions in the comment section. Let us know if you have anything you want us to run through in our process of learning, and we will still be here telling you what we are learning as we go, as well as how we are keeping up with everything happening in this day and age. This is Boss Crew signing out.